72. 80% chance for thunderstorms tonight, low 58. Rain likely tomorrow, high 68. Sunny and 72 on Friday. For Saturday, scattered showers, high 65. And for Sunday, partly cloudy with a high of 65. Overnight low was 55. Yesterday's high 76. 8/100ths of an inch of rainfall overnight here at the studios. Currently, humidity at 90%. Winds from the northeast at 4 miles an hour. Pressure at 29.95. And visibility at 7 miles. Cloudy skies currently. We've got 57 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mark Turner here. Look over to my right. It's KO Wednesday. Ken Odie here. Glad to have both of you alongside.
And he is Mike Dreeth.
I am right now.
Same as he was yesterday.
All right, I have a question.
Same as
Go
he'll
right,
be
go
tomorrow.
right ahead.
Who did this?
Who did what?
This has to be
That's got to be a Jeff Vaughn thing. Yes?
Yeah, I think so.
He tied up the cord on our. I did this here because look, you got enough cord. I could have a headset and go to the bathroom.
I could
and
do
I'd
this
still
from
be-
the car.
You could. Couple, 2 or 3 stories to get started with. First of all, if you go to our Flat Double D page on our website, WFIWradio.com.
What is the deal with that picture?
Which one are you talking about? You talking about Patty Malt's picture?
Yeah.
The judge, Mrs. Judge Malt,
Yeah.
okay, they went to Ole Miss, and I'm not sure whether or not the judge graduated from there or not in law
I believe
school.
he went to law school there.
They went there, and they took their Flat Double D.
Went to an Ole Miss ball game.
Went to a ball game, but they were afraid that their Flat Double D would get bent in transit.
Ah, okay.
So they put a tongue depressor behind the Flat Double D to straighten his back.
Okay.
Okay? When they got to the ball diamond, security would not let them enter with their Flat Double D. Flat Double D became some sort of security threat by virtue of the tongue depressor.
How does that happen?
I have no idea.
So if they removed the tongue depressor, would he have gained admittance?
They were afraid, that might rip up their Flat Double D.
Ah.
I think they.
So did
pasted
they
it.
leave? Did they finally get him in, or did they?
No,
have to
no.
leave
It's
him in
the
car?
picture on the picture on the Flat Double D page is her outside with security looking at her, with the Old Miss over the top. She wrote us a poem too.
Uh-oh.
We're off to Ole Miss for a game to see, and there in the car is Flat Double D. But when entering the stadium, security says, "Wait, Flat Double D must remain at the gate." Much fretting was done. Will he survive just hanging out at gate number 5? But the worry was wasted. What a greeter was he, said fans standing in the line of Flat Double D. When it's pizza and seafood and sights to see, yes, there in Mississippi is Flat Double D. But the weekend now ends and we must all go, for it's back to the hill for this popular show. Yes, to Ole Miss and back. What a great memory, traveling the South with that Double D. Well done.
Poor
Nicely
Double D.
done. There you go. This might be a warning then. If you go into a public area where there is security, Flat Double D might look threatening in some way.
They may
if you
have
a
that.
tongue depressor up.
Well, it might be.
They may have that facial recognition software that recognizes threats.
Yes, that's probably what it
happened.
is. That's
I mean, if
probably,
you look at that, it's
Well, every
it's
concession
threatening.
stand in the ballpark was in danger.
well, look, I'm going to tell you something. I had my Flat Double D on the table so that when you walked in the door of our house, he was sitting there. My wife opened the door and went, "Ha!" He scared her. And he didn't have a tongue depressor on his back. So anyway, got a call also yesterday. A lady had 37 morels. So they're out there.
Yeah, I know they're out there.
They're out
I've seen
there.
pictures.
And yesterday, I decided I was going to play in next month, 1 month from now, next month's Chamber Scramble golf tournament. I have not golfed in 7 years. Make it 8. So I went out, and the guy that took the challenge of bringing back my golf swing,
Yeah.
Gibber Musgrave.
All right.
So we start tonight, if weather permitting, as he tries to accomplish what I would say this is very similar to saying to North Korea, you need to get rid of your nukes. This is in the same area
it's
of
a
difficulty.
pretty impossible task.
Well, we'll see. I've got a month to find a golf swing, and Gibber's going to help me find it.
Last time I played, I almost got a hole in one. I just missed it by 3 strokes.
That's not bad.
You know, last time I played, I almost got a hole in one too, on the green just to the west of me.
Counts.
Here's what am I going to say every time I hit the ball in this golf? You're playing with me.
Oh yeah.
You and Tom is going to be with me.
I can't say that on the air.
No.
All shucks.
No, here's what I'm going to say. Did you see where it went?
Gee whiz. Yeah, that's what I do the same thing too.
And here's, well, of course you do. You're the same boat
Somebody
I
gotta
am.
stand behind me
Yes.
and watch me. Okay.
And then-
are you watching?
And here's what they always say. We can find that.
You know what we need?
What?
We need to find some GPS-enabled golf balls.
Yes.
I think they have them in Europe, but I don't know if
I'm
they're
gonna have to
available in the
Now,
U.S.
you know
yet.
you're going to be able to buy mulligans and string and all kinds of
There's
things.
no
Yeah.
amount of money that I could throw at this that would get me.
Yeah, because you're only allowed to buy a certain amount of mulligans.
Yeah, I'd
So-
need a couple for every hole. All right, in my pork burger stained hands, the bucket of bunk.
All right.
Are we ready this morning?
Oh yeah.
Shirley MacLaine, 85 today, Academy Award winner. She's the person that told us about her out-of-body experience, if you remember. Uh-huh. She is the sister to
Oh.
Warren Beatty. Did you
Really?
not know that?
I did
didn't
not
know
know
that.
that.
I didn't
no.
know that.
Yes. She was Best Actress for Terms of Endearment. She was in a quote unquote. I bet you all three of us don't have this. She was married to a guy from 1954 to 1982, but she was in an open relationship.
Really?
Yes. I don't know that I've ever had that discussion.
I might have it, then I'd have an open wound.
So, something definitely going to be open
right.
after that discussion.
She's
wouldn't
had
it?
she's had some wonderful feuds with Anthony Hopkins and Deborah Winger.
Now, she's still living, correct?
Yes, she is. 85.
She's kind of cantankerous.
She claims in a former life in Atlantis, she was the brother to a 35,000-year-old spirit named Ramtha.
Ramtha? Okay.
You can't make this stuff
Who can
up.
prove her wrong?
That's true.
You can't
Good
make
point.
it up. Her daughter wrote a book about her life.
Why would she write a book about
Her mom's life.
Oh, her
mom's life.
Okay.
Shirley MacLaine says it's totally fictitious.
It's bunk.
Yeah, it's bunk. It deserves the bucket of bunk.
Computer-generated bunk.
Yeah, that's right. 77-year-old Barbara Streisand today. That's her
Baba.
birthday. Babs.
Babs.
2-time Academy Award winner, 10-time Grammy winner. Married to Elliot Gould from 63 to 71. Now she's married to James Brolin. One of the best recording artists of all time. 68 million albums in the U.S. alone. She had a relationship with Andre Agassi. Remember him?
The tennis player
Yeah.
who used to throw things.
He did. She was 28 years older than him when they were having the relationship.
Cougar.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So anyway, and she likes her dog so much. Samantha
Yeah.
had the dog cloned. An
Really?
endless number of Samanthas now
Okay.
exist.
So
When you've got money,
it would
you
be
can do that.
Sam 1, Sam
That's
2,
it.
Sam 3,
I don't know how many Sams there
Sam
have
I
been.
Am,
I don't know. Richard Sturban is 75 today. You remember him,
the
don't
Oak
you?
Ridge Boys.
Oom papa,
Yeah.
oom papa, mau mau. That was pretty good, Mike.
No.
Better stick to golf.
Yeah.
Joined the Oaks in 1972. Prior to that, he was part of a group with J.D. Sumner. He was a backup singer to Elvis.
Really?
Yeah, he lives in Henderson, Kentucky with 2 daughters.
He lives in Henderson?
Hendersonville.
Oh, Hendersonville.
To Hendersonville, Kentucky. Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Okay. You said Henderson, Kentucky. I
I'm
thought,
sorry.
Shoot.
Wrong state. Wrong town. Kelly Clarkson's 36 today. Kelly Brianne Clarkson, first American Idol participant to win a Grammy Award. Married Reba McEntire's stepson.
Didn't know that.
Did not know that.
I've got the question of the day, but I'm going to wait. In 1833, a patent was granted for the first soda fountain. It's probably at Theopolis's.
Yeah.
1952, Raymond Burr, his first TV acting debut.
Bet he was a lawyer.
No,
No?
Green Guild Playhouse. The episode was called The Tiger. 1953, Winston Churchill knighted by Queen Elizabeth. 61, Sandy Koufax of the LA Dodgers struck out 18, the first pitcher to ever do that twice. John Kennedy accepted sole responsibility on this date in 1961 for the Bay of Pigs. That was a mess up. 1959, Your Hit Parade aired for the first time. The show had been on since 1935, but it was on TV for the first time. Jerry Lee Lewis married his sixth wife on this date.
6.
Yeah. This is the first one that wasn't related to him.
Was it Liz Taylor?
Sixth wife and second cousin.
No, that would have been the sixth cousin twice removed
There you go.
on his mother's brother's side.
1994, Madonna visited the San Antonio Spurs locker room after a game to congratulate David Robinson on scoring 71 points and left her number.
Hey, just got a text from Jan Wiles at Frontier.
Yes.
Bobcat baseball today at Lakeland College has been postponed until Monday.
Rain's going north of us, so it's probably got them, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. There is a lot of rain in that area this morning. So.
Here's your question of the day.
All right.
And you can join us if you want to, 842-3715. If you could be a cast member on any show, what would it be? You're on, Odie.
Well, I shared that on Facebook last night, and my good friend Tommy Kent said Seinfeld. It's a good choice.
It's a good choice. Who would you be? I mean, are you just going to make
I
yourself
don't know
the
who
Ken
he would
character,
be.
or are you going to be...
I will be. I don't want to be on that. Andy Griffith.
Oh,
I like that.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe Otis Campbell.
Kind of ride,
Odie Campbell.
Odie Campbell.
yeah,
Odie
go
Campbell.
ride a cow through the middle of town.
Yeah.
What about you, Turner?
I'd probably say like Gilligan's Island or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are we talking about a specific character that you would like to be, or would you just like to be a character? Oh, here's
I'd like to be a guest star on Gilligan's Island.
and yet
Guy
escape
that
like
gets
everybody
off.
else.
And I'll get to go home and they'll be stuck on the island still. I just want to go hang out with Marianne and Ginger. That's what I
So
want.
you take those two with you
Yeah.
when you left.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
wait.
Hey, Marianne, hey, Ginger, you guys want to go?
We gotta ask you.
You want to take that 3-hour cruise back to Hawaii?
If you're going to open the door, I'm going to walk through.
Yeah,
Marianne or Ginger?
probably Marianne, I think.
How about you?
Ginger.
Oh, you want the glamorous
There
type?
you go,
huh?
the glitz. That's what he wants.
Although, who was the couple that was on there?
Oh,
millionaire.
Thurston Howell the
Thurston
third
Howell.
And his wife, Lovey.
Lovey.
Yes.
Yeah. She has her good qualities. Lovey. does.
Lovey?
She has her
You're
good qualities.
you're a Lovey fan?
I love that show.
He's got money. He's got
right.
money. That's what it's about.
All we got to do is
So
knock off Thurston Howell.
Ginger and but
course-
they both had money
The professor, he could make a nuclear reactor out of a palm tree.
and a coconut.
He kept that radio going for a long
sure
time.
did.
But they couldn't fix the boat.
Yeah, amazing.
And everybody that came in snuck off, take off
Sure
back
did.
Didn't have mechanics on
I think
the
I always
cruise.
have. I would have liked to have been a cast member on Saturday Night Live when it was funny.
When it was
Belushi, Aykroyd, that era.
That era.
Bill Murray.
they were good for about 25 years.
They were.
And then it went south. That would be the place that I would want to be a cast member.
So there you go.
All right. Well, we've got that taken care of. Why don't we do this on the break? As we're taking the break, I've got 2 tickets to Bye Bye Birdie coming up this weekend at FCHS. 2 tickets for the Sunday performance. Now, this is the Sunday performance. All you have to do is answer this trivia question. Did Kim ever kiss Conrad Birdie? There can be only 2 answers. That makes it pretty easy. 842-3715. Back with more Morning Coffee after this.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
Celebrate with Westwood Recreation in Grayville for the official grand opening Saturday, April 27th. Weekend campground discounts. Have all-day fun with cornhole and horseshoe tournaments. Dunking booth to benefit Little Wabash Fire Protection District. Plus, kids' games and bounce houses. The official welcome and ribbon cutting is at 2. Settle in for country at its best. Live Texas talent. Zachary Lee from 7 to 11. Visit Westwood Recreation and Rest Up Camping and RV Corral in Grayville, Saturday, April 27th. Brought to you in part by the Illinois Office of Tourism and Illinois South Tourism.
Hey, Jan, did you look into my suggestion about switching to Sprint?
I owe too much to my wireless contract to think about switching right now.
Don't let that stop you. Sprint's offering up to $650 per line to cover your switching costs.
$650?
It's their way of giving you a clean slate. Plus, if you lease a new iPhone, you can get an incredible new iPad on them.
This weekend only at your local Sprint store. Switch to Sprint and we'll cover your switching fees up to $600.
What's new on the floor at Carnaby? Great One Divine Tees. New contemporary fit, One Nation, Hope, and Faith logo tees with 3 new unisex designs. Brighton is introducing Every Little Thing collection. Cool necklaces with sentimental, meaningful sayings with a pop of Swarovski color. Switch it up with Brighton. Check out Carnaby's daily Facebook post. Style is a way to say who you are without having to speak at Carnaby Square.
Hugo, have you seen Kim?
Don't ask me, ask Conrad Birdie.
What are you talking about?
They're out together having moonlight swims, motorboat races, and loop-de-loop. I'm going to do the only sensible thing, and that is to drink myself to death.
Moonlight swims? Motorboat races? Loop-the-loop? Doris, get my gun!
Mr. McAfee, you haven't happened to see Conrad, have you?
No, but I intend seeing him, Mr. Peterson, so if you have a message, I'll be glad to deliver it right after I shoot him.
Attend the FCHS musical Bye Bye Birdie if you want to see what happens to Conrad Birdie.
Performance dates are April 26th and 27th at 7 p.m. and the 28th at 2 p.m.
Ticket prices for adults are $10. Students K through 12 are $8, and children not kindergarten yet are free.
Doors will open 45 minutes before the production time, and all tickets can be purchased at the door. Hope to see you there.
Community Connection is now online at WFIWradio.com. Now, not only can you hear the Community Connection after the 7:15 news on WFIW AM 1390 and 103.3 FM, but you can hear it online anytime. If you've missed the show, go to WFIWradio.com, then click on About Us, then Community Connection for the latest episodes. You can also catch up on past shows. Community Connection after the 7:15 news on WFIW AM 1390 and FM 103.3, and now online at WFIWradio.com.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when President Kennedy told us
negotiations were concluded in Moscow on a treaty to ban all nuclear tests in the atmosphere?
The zip code was born?
Welcome to Zip Code, learn it today. Send your mail out the 5-digit way.
Folks in the northern states saw a total eclipse of the sun. Once again, heavyweight champ Sonny Liston put away Floyd Patterson in the very first round. Early Wynn became the 14th pitcher to win 300 games. Bob Charles, the first lefty to capture the British Open. And all these songs were new on the radio.
Just one look, Abilene. Till then, my name is blowing in the wind. All it's not me. You're the devil in disguise. find me kangaroo down sport. When I get to Surf City, I'll be shooting the girl.
Okay, when did we first hear all this? The answer and a piece of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Hi folks, this is Sandy at Gill Sales and Service. Spring has finally sprung and summer will soon follow, so we are putting our Frigidaire 22 cubic foot chest freezers on sale for $749.95 while supplies last. Frigidaire's space-wise organization system offers organizational solutions you can customize to fit your needs, like sliding plastic baskets, dividers, and a pizza basket, bright LED lighting, a power-on indicator light, and pop-out key. Come get yours at Gill Sales and Service, 1605 West Main in Fairfield. Check it out on Facebook.
July 1963.
The Essex and Easier Said Than Done, the top song of July 1963. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
When the temperature climbs, does your home develop hot spots? Consider eliminating those hot spots with a Carrier ductless system. As the name suggests, ductless systems give you control of your home's comfort without the need for invasive ductwork, focusing on those hard-to-reach spaces that need it most. Bring home versatile and efficient air conditioning that's easier to install than standard ducted systems. Carrier ductless. Visit CompleteHVAC.org for more. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Sam or Kara at Complete HVAC and Plumbing today at 445-3329.
Here's what's going on, brought to you by Rhodes Collision. Rhodes Collision Body Shop is a complete auto body repair shop. Owner Dustin Hooper also offers detailing and spray-in bed liners of the highest quality. Remember, all roads lead to Rhodes Collision. Here's what's going on Friday, April 26th. Fairfield FFA will have their spring plant sale from 7:30 to 3:30, and then on Saturday, April 27th from 7 to noon. The FFA greenhouse is at 300 West College Street. Wayne County Shrine Club will hold a fish fry on Friday, April 26th. It'll start at 4 at the Fairfield Masonic Lodge on the corner of 1st and Delaware. It's $10 for adults and $5 for children. Carryouts will be available. The Village of Wayne City will be having their town-wide rummage sales on Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th. And the Jeff Ruritan Club will have their annual fundraiser for the Jeff Grade School on Friday, April 26th. It'll start at 4:30 p.m. at the Ruritan Building. The menu will be chicken and noodles, beef and noodles, mashed potatoes, dessert, and drink, and the cost is by donation. Listen weekdays after the 7:15 news for Community Connection on WFIW AM 1390 and 103.3 FM, your News Talk Connection. Each day we'll be talking to people about community events, community leaders, and on Wednesdays it's Meet Your Neighbor. If you have an event you'd like to talk about, give me a call at 842-2159. Community Connection, weekdays after the 7:15 news on WFIW AM 1390 and 103.3 FM, and now online at WFIWradio.com.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee for a Wednesday morning.
Congratulations to Jamie Jones, who understood that Kim did not kiss ever Conrad Birdie. And you'll get to watch and find that
on
out
Saturday.
Yes,
On
it
Sunday,
will.
rather. She's going to get to find
I had
out.
a little
on
preview
Sunday.
the other night at the board meeting and also went down and watched a little rehearsal. I'll tell you what, these kids and the adults in there put forth a lot of effort into this, and I highly recommend get down there and
Good.
see it. It's awesome. They always do a great
Three
job.
performances.
One of many things going on this weekend.
Oh, man, this is unbelievable. People, no, anybody that says there's nothing to do in Fairfield this weekend, they're crazy.
Yeah.
And if you got nothing else to do, go clean up your yard.
Well, I tell you what, I'm filling up my pickup truck on Friday night. I'm going to be there in line at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Bright and early Saturday morning, huh?
That's what I'm going to do.
Don't forget, you'll need proof of residency.
Oh, well, I've got a driver's license. That'll do it, won't it?
Does it say Fairfield?
Sure, absolutely.
Because see, when we redid our driver's license, we didn't get new driver's license cards. We just got they just moved it in the computer.
It's got my address on it. Yeah, those are, let's see, 67135. Yeah, okay. Anyway, just showing how accurate that is.
Oh, okay.
Got this interesting. By the way, you spent a lot of time last night down at City Hall. More normal, didn't you?
It did. Went well over an hour. A lot of good discussion. Spent some money. Spent a lot of money.
Spent a lot of money.
Yeah. On some good projects.
Yes.
On a good project, yeah.
Well, I mean, whenever you consider that none of the fire hydrants downtown will work,
It's not
That
good for
might-
people to have
we
businesses
kinda-
downtown.
we kind of need
Or your
some
I don't know
little
I don't know
protection.
about your shop, Mark. Is your water meter inside the building?
Yeah, I believe
There's
it
still
is.
water. Well, that's
Yeah, I
all going to be
believe
outside.
it's in
All,
the-
all
it's
new
in the
poly
basement.
piping. It's something that's sorely needed.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of benefits to that. I mean, it could, it theoretically attract some businesses
Yes.
to town. It could lower your insurance rates,
Absolutely.
and it could increase the city's rating on fire protection,
Which would be everybody.
lower your insurance.
Yeah,
rate.
when Fire Chief Andrew Miller, it's been several months ago when they first started hashing this about, when he said that hardly any of the fire hydrants downtown were capable of feeding their pumper, I was concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, what as a business owner down there, I would be greatly concerned because I'll tell you what, it's but it's going to be taken care of. So.
If you don't have, I think there's going to be some people that are not going to go to some of these things this weekend because isn't this the weekend that Avengers Endgame is shown?
Yeah,
Isn't it this week?
We know one person.
Well, he's in the newsroom.
personally that is.
They say this could be the first $1 billion movie.
Yeah. Now, see, until he mentioned it the other day, I
Right.
didn't even know it was coming out.
I didn't either. But this is
Not a.
You're not a
Not a fan.
Marvel
I mean,
$1
probably
billion. It
I'd
could be
seen a commercial and I went.
It could be
It's another Avengers movie.
another $1 billion. It could. There's no movie is opened with $1 billion, but this has the prospect of doing it because there's been nothing. There's nothing to watch. I mean, nobody's putting any movies out at this time because they know it's coming.
Yeah, and
Well, they were
nobody's-
showing a theater somewhere. They were already in line for it. Now,
Really?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right out of your mom's basement, right into line for Avengers.
This isn't. It ain't Star Wars.
No.
I remember the long lines when Star Wars came
I
out.
mean, there's not much else in movies to watch. A judge ruled on Tuesday that the videos of Robert Kraft at the the Orchids of Asia spa will be released after he is afforded a fair trial.
All right. Does anybody want to really see Robert Kraft?
This is the owner of the New England Patriots. This guy's got to be, what, in his 70s?
I'm sure gravity hasn't been kind to him. Do you really want to see him?
He was in Jupiter. He goes to this
Isn't he a part owner in it?
no, I don't think so.
I think he's got.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Well, so he goes there in the morning, has his driver out front, goes in, God knows what happens, okay?
He got a massage.
Yes, he did. All over. And he comes out, gets on a plane. He doesn't realize that it's been a sting operation.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to his team's football game in Kansas City that afternoon.
Uh-oh.
This guy had a full day.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've got some videos that reportedly show him paying for his rub down.
Massage.
That'll be released as soon as the trial jury is selected, a plea agreement is reached, the state drops the charges, or the court determines that Kraft's right to a fair trial won't be at risk.
Hope he didn't have a tongue depressor in his pocket.
I know.
He wouldn't be able to get into the courtroom.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, that's going to rival, I would say, Avengers when it comes out on YouTube.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's a couple of nice.
There won't be millions of people paying to go see that.
No, they'll be watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Have you ever been Meghan Markle?
I have no idea what that even means.
Well, it's Duchess of Sussex.
Well, I know who it is, but I don't know what it means to be Meghan Markle.
It is now a verb. It has been put into the Dictionary for Urban Language. It's a verb for ghosting or disposing people once you have no use or benefit from them anymore without any regard to genuine human relationships. That's the definition. So it's a slang dictionary.
I'm still lost.
Okay, so Here's
talk to the hand or something.
Here's a use for it. She did a Meghan Markle on her friends as soon as she became famous.
Oh.
Okay, here's another one.
So she ditched him.
Here's another one. Do not Meghan Markle me when your movie comes out. You get the usage.
Mike Meghan Markled his friends whenever he became proficient at golf.
Well, thank goodness that never happened.
1 month, 30 days.
You think you're going to be
The
proficient
30-day
in 30
golf
days.
challenge.
I will, and guess what? Once I become the pro
Once you're on
here
the
at
PGA
Fairfield,
Tour?
once I'm the pro out here at Fairfield Golf Course,
Yeah.
I will not Meghan Markle either one of you.
Good to know.
Okay.
You'll still be my
Good to know.
buds, even though clearly I will become well known in the area as sort of a Jack Nicklaus type.
The Meghan Markler.
Maybe the Meghan Markler. Americans are becoming increasingly sedentary. Hey, this doing as we sit around a table.
Doing nothing.
Doing nothing. Spending almost a third of their waking hours sitting down, and computer use is partly to blame.
As we all look at our phones.
You know, I've thought often about getting one of those things that you raise up at your desk so you are...
Oh, the standing desk?
Yeah. You think that makes a
You ever
difference?
watch The Office?
Yes, I love The
Yeah,
Office.
seen
The one that had Dwight had one, and he wouldn't sit down, and his legs were trembling, and it was awesome. That's a great episode.
I worked at radio stations that had stand-up.
Oh, yeah, I've worked at them.
So, I mean, your shift, your 3 or 4 hours or whatever, you had to stand up during that period of time, which probably was better for you, I would think, than what we do.
Yeah.
You know, as we sit and people bring in food. By the way, you didn't bring any food today, Odie.
Yeah.
People bring in food and we eat it.
What's the deal, Picklehead?
He's Meghan Markling us.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
That's right.
Anyway, over the last decade, average daily sitting time increased by roughly an hour to about 8 hours for U.S. teens and almost 6.5 hours for adults, according to researchers. I would think that's pretty close for me.
6.5 hours. We're sitting on our tushes.
What about
per
you?
day.
You think that's a fair?
This week, no.
No, you've
Nah.
been moving.
Yeah. I think I don't think I do 6.5 hours a day. Sitting.
Most Americans of all ages watch TV or video for at least 2 hours daily, and that was mostly unchanged through the study, ranging from about 60% of kids aged 5 to 11 and up to 84% of seniors. I don't watch much TV. I watched the Cardinals last night. That's about it.
I don't watch any news at all.
Me neither.
None.
I read my news.
Yeah, and that's...
We wrapped up watching the history documentary, Jesus, His Life.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
It was good.
It was good. I watched that.
Is that a Netflix thing?
No, it was on History Channel.
Oh.
Yeah. And I watched a series last week, a mini-series, 10-episode mini-series called The Pacific.
And what was that about?
It was about the World War II in the Pacific.
We're
And
going to
followed, 6 or 7 different guys.
Yep.
From the beginning of the war all the way to the end and then after the war. Very good. Very well put together.
Right now, at my workstation, in the man cave, I have a computer screen about the size of the one we have here that I can run TV on, Netflix and Sling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what I want to watch, but I can't do this. Have you guys got this same problem? You see something you really want to watch, but you don't want to watch it so that later when your wife says, let's watch something, you say, well, I've already seen that. Do you hold on to, this is something I want to see, but I want to share this with my wife. I don't want to watch it personally. Is that a conflict at all for you?
No.
I have a problem.
Nope.
I want to see this one that has Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson.
Oh.
In it. The 2 Texas Rangers that are going after Bonnie and Clyde. I want to watch that in the worst possible way, but I know that if I watch it and then my wife says,
Look,
you know,
I will tell you this: having seen that, watch it and then watch it again because
You
you'll
think so?
You'll want
What's
to.
the name of it?
The Highwaymen?
Yeah,
Is
the
that it?
Highwaymen.
Highwaymen.
The
Okay.
Highwaymen.
Highwaymen.
Okay. Now, speaking
Worth
of,
seeing?
Speaking of Netflix series,
Yes.
have you watched the series?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Have you watched the series Longmire?
Yes.
Oh, that is
No.
great. I
No.
love that series.
I have a rough time. We have a very difficult time. We have a dysfunctional television marriage. In that, there's things that I think I would like to see that she has no interest in whatsoever.
That's why you have a man cave with a TV that we.
I know. But right now, for the next month, I'm going to be learning how to golf again.
Is your wife an HGTV person?
That's why we bought the house we bought.
Oh, we have.
She's going to, her whole life has been gathering information to spew into South First Street.
We have a package on our TV that has 3 or 4 Hallmark channels. we can watch Hallmark Christmas movies year round on one of the channels.
I hear you, brother. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
She's more of a DIY.
Oh, the DIY channel?
She likes these couples that go in and find houses like we found our house, and then, you know,
they flip them.
Well, no, they don't flip them. They find somebody that owns a house like ours, and they come in and they say, "Well, you know, we can do this." Then they bring the people back 3 months later.
Okay.
You know, they've got a budget.
I always like to be the couples that say, "Well, I'm a stay-at-home pet mom, and my husband's a professional dog walker, and our budget's $2.5 million."
Yes!
How does that work?
Yeah. I like the ones where they like the first-time flippers, where they just buy a house.
Yeah.
And then they
I
try
can relate
and
to
redo
that.
them.
They don't realize there's 3 subfloors.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
They cut a water
I
line.
honest to goodness, watched one time. You know, they always have one of the couple sitting out in front talking on the screen. Oh yeah, you were going to do the windows, and in the background, I see your husband drop a window out the top, and then sticks out and go, "Sorry." Saw another one where this little guy fell off the roof.
Oh no.
He was okay.
Yeah, well, good.
I watched it, laughed for a little bit, rewound it, watched it again.
Right now, it's all Cardinals for me. I watch the Cardinals almost every night.
I watched them the other night too. So,
and I enjoy watching them in the background as I try to piece together the man cave.
how's the treadmill thing going?
Hasn't showed up yet.
Oh, hasn't showed up?
No, there's 2
Well,
floors.
you got company coming in this weekend.
Yeah,
so
well, we're all going to have them at the cabin. We're not going to have them in town.
The UPS truck pulls up in front the other day, and I'm expecting a new. I'm excited. A new automatic wind weed eater head. No more taking the cap off.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to excite me.
Yeah, that is exciting.
Lovey and a new weed eater head. I'm a happy boy.
I'm still worried about you on Lovey.
So
you got the choice
you
of
put the
Ginger
string-
and
put the string
Marianne,
in
and you pick
wind it.
Lovey?
Yeah.
I'm on
true.
weed eaters now.
Good point.
And anyway, the UPS truck pulls up. I'm excited. The young lady gets off and she said, "Oh, I'm glad you're here." I said, "Why?" She goes, "This thing weighs like 600 pounds." I said,
"What?"
I said, "What do you?" She goes, "A treadmill." I said, "Oh, first of all, I'm infuriated." I said, "Rita, you got some splaining to do." And she said, "I said, ma'am, I don't think we ordered a treadmill." She goes, "Oh," she said, "No, sorry, 1 block over."
Wow.
That was
You
close.
would have taken the treadmill if it hadn't been somebody else had paid for it.
If
I
you would have
bet.
taken my blood pressure right then, it would have spit off the charts.
So,
Alrighty.
But no, it hasn't showed up yet, so I haven't started. And who cares? I've got golf to learn,
Maybe
my
that
man.
was it. Maybe that was your treadmill.
No, I know where my treadmill is. It's in a storage shed south of Fairfield. So.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a break, and then we got to get the 10 questions.
trivia first.
We got to
Oh,
have
you
the
want the trivia
We got to
first?
have
All
the
right,
10
all right.
questions.
Give us the
No.
questions.
We need the questions only.
right,
Then we'll
gotcha,
come back and
gotcha.
answer them after that.
All right, number 1. Which nail grows the fastest? Number 2. What did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan? Number 3. When did World War I start? Number 4. What is the only mammal that can't jump? Number 5. What does the Roman numeral C represent? Number 6. What did the 7 dwarfs do for a job? Number 7. How many events are in the decathlon? Number 8, who said, I think, therefore I am? Number 9, what is the national spirit of America, meaning booze?
Oh, okay.
Number 10, in the Kentucky Derby, the horse's age is limited to what?
Okay. All right.
There
Back
you
with
go.
more. We'll get the answers after this.
Everything you care about is in your home, things that you just can't afford to lose. Let us help you protect what matters most. West Bend's Home and Highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent while protecting your home, car, truck, boat, motorcycle, ATV, and more. All with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact CSI Insurance in Fairfield at 618-842-2193.
The Fairfield Chamber of Commerce, along with the retail merchants, want to invite you to join us in the Pamper Your Mom promotion. From now through May 10th, shop at any participating merchant to enter your grandma, mom, wife, or daughter for a chance to win a floral bouquet filled with 24 gift certificates from local chamber members. This will be a Mother's Day to remember for one lucky mom. Thank you for shopping local this Mother's Day.
Over 75 years ago, our town was electrified for the first time. The co-op was started by local people coming together as a community.
Today, we're still working side by side with our co-op to make decisions locally that best serve our area.
And that will benefit not only this generation, but future generations, making sure we'll all have the power we need to grow and flourish right here in our hometown.
Wayne White County's Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Black's Fashion Flowers in downtown Fairfield is your home for tuxedo rentals from Jim's Formal Wear. Whether you're headed to prom or getting married, Black's can make that special day even more special by helping you look good. And don't forget, Black's can also custom design your wedding and prom flowers. Stop by 310 East Main in Fairfield or give them a call at 847-7076. Black's Fashion Flowers, your florist with a personal touch, across from the courthouse in downtown Fairfield. And remember to like them on Facebook.
It's a giant 10-day super sale at J. Wilderman Autoplex in Mount Carmel. The biggest dealer discounts ever on in-stock Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram. Up to $16,000 off Rams, $8,500 off Renegade, $5,000 off Wrangler, and $14,000 off F-150. Over 40 new 18 models must be sold. Spectacular discounts on a giant selection of pre-owned vehicles. Over 70 vehicles, $79 to $199 per month with approved credit. Stop by for a friendly buying experience and view all the red-hot specials 24/7 at jwildermanautoplex.com.
Ladies, spring has arrived. Stylish haircuts, perms, and beautiful highlights are waiting for you at Patty Sure Magic in Fairfield across from the fairgrounds. Men, we haven't forgotten about you. We're the home of the $10 haircut. We're open Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Handicap accessible. Don't forget to come and see Patty, Hannah, or Casey. Walk-ins are always welcome. Call us at 842-3076.
Fairfield area forecast, scattered showers today, high 72, 80% chance for thunderstorms tonight, low 58. For tomorrow, rain likely, high 68. The outlook for Friday, sunshine, high 72. Saturday, scattered showers, high 65. And for Sunday, partly cloudy with a high of 65. Overnight low was 55. Yesterday's high was 76. 8/100ths of an inch of rainfall overnight. Currently, humidity at 90%. Winds from the northeast at 4 miles an hour. Pressure at 29.95. Right now, cloudy skies, 57 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar showing those storms to the north of us, moving to the northeast up around the Clay and Effingham and Coles County area. And because of that rain up north, today's Bobcat baseball game at Lakeland College has been postponed until Monday due to the rainfall.
Sounds like St. Louis Blues there for a second. Glenn Miller.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of the Blues, they're in the second round of the Western Conference playoffs.
They'll self-destruct like they have
play the
for
Dallas
50
Stars.
years. Some people are saying that they have a chance. I don't know. I haven't
you
watched
always
the game.
got a chance.
I haven't watched a game, so I can't get myself involved in that. All right, so let's get back to this trivia. This sounds pretty interesting to me. So, what was number one again?
Number one. Which nail grows the fastest?
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
If we get stumped and you'd like to join us.
Yes, please do.
842-3715.
I think that would be a good one for people to join us on, the nail one, because I'm not sure. This is going to be a complete guess. I haven't measured the growing of my nails.
I'm going to say your index finger, number one.
No, I don't think so. I think that's because...
See, I was going to preface this by saying, please don't show us.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking, and I have to say, for me...
He just gave us the answer.
I just gave you the clue.
What did you say?
I said, just don't show us. The middle one.
Oh, are you kidding? Really?
I'm not kidding.
Now, is the middle one is not the index finger. That's the
No.
first one.
That's your pointy.
Okay.
All right.
This is the no-no finger. That's what
Number
that
two.
is.
What did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan?
Okay, wasn't... it ticked, didn't it?
A pocket watch.
I thought it was a ticking bomb.
Oh, an alarm clock.
Alarm clock.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. When did WW1 start?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was 1917, if I was to guess.
Well, that's when the Americans came in, 1914.
Correct.
Oh, Americans came in 17.
Yeah.
Started
All right.
3 years earlier. I
Number
got
four.
you.
What is the only mammal that can't jump?
I would say it'd be a pachyderm. What about you, dude?
A sloth.
A preposterous pachyderm.
Yes.
Elephant.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yes.
Elephant, okay.
All right. What does the Roman numeral C represent?
Let me tell you, by the way, we're blowing through these
We are.
9
I've
minutes
got
before.
a couple of extras.
I was going to say, because we're blowing through these babies. And you can join us.
So how about that city council?
Yeah, how about that city council? In fact, I got to grab Jeff and find out some more information.
Roman numeral C.
Isn't C 100? I'm looking at you, Turner. I could never do Roman. They taught us in school, in grade school, what Roman numerals. I never got it. Didn't study.
I
100, I think.
I always
correct.
It is 100. That always bothered me when they would do Super Bowl XXI.
Yeah, you think.
I don't even. Tell me it's 30 or 32.
I give credit to the Peanut Gallery.
Oh, the Peanut Gallery is the one that gave you the
They
C?
helped me. They helped me.
Well, I already gave it to you.
I kind of had a clue.
All right. What did the seven dwarves?
The
What did the
dwarves.
seven dwarfs do for a living?
Well, I
What's their
know.
job?
I know. Hi ho, hi ho. It was off to work they go.
They were miners.
No, I think they were all over 18.
They worked at the Orchid Massage Parlor.
Helping out Bob Kraft.
Helping him in and out of the car.
Yeah.
All right.
Was it miners?
It is. They're miners, right?
Well done.
Number 7. How many events are in the decathlon?
Okay, well, decaf.
He's
D.
got to break it down.
I would say D means 10, doesn't it? DEC.
Yeah, decimal. I would say
Correct.
10. It is 10.
Yeah. Okay. So
10.
the decathlon meaning 10 events.
Yeah. What events are there though?
Do you remember? Well, I just know this much. The last one always was a gut-wrenching race because you'll remember the Bruce Jenner when he was
like
Bruce
the hurdles,
Jenner.
Isn't it? It's like the hurdles, isn't it?
No. It was
Like a steeplechase type thing.
I know this. You remember he won, and then he grabbed the little flag and he waved it, and then of course John Belushi
Maybe it was the
reprised
400.
that.
Maybe it was the 400.
Little chocolate
Yeah,
donuts.
I've logged a lot of miles, and I've eaten a lot of little chocolate donuts.
donuts.
Yeah, while he's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
John Belushi.
All right. Number 8. Who said, "I think, therefore I am"?
I think.
It's not Robert Kraft.
Therefore I am. I think, therefore I am.
Jeff knows.
You do
yeah,
know?
he
You
does.
know?
He's poking his head in here.
Well, then hold on for a second. Let's give the Peanut Gallery an opportunity.
I'm going to say it's one of the.
Rene Descartes?
No, it's Rene Descartes. Come on,
And
it's
I don't
Descartes.
think it is Rene. I think it's Renee.
Renee.
It's
It's Renee Descartes.
Renee Descartes.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives up there near Jeff. That's right.
And also, he, is he related to Chai Jai Ruggles?
Yes,
Could be.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, number 9. What is the national spirit of America?
The national
talking
spirit.
about-
Okay, you're talking
about alcohol.
All
What's
right.
the national booze of
Well,
America?
you can go with this a couple ways. I think corn squeezins probably are the most original of American spirits. Look, you're looking at me, and then you're looking at him. You look at me. Wouldn't you say that that's the case? I mean, so I'm talking about
Moonshine.
Kentucky. I'm
Kentucky
talking
Windage.
That's what I'm talking about. That would be the most original. Beer came from Germany.
Yeah.
I mean, Bush was a German guy who landed over here, and so I can't see how you could have beer as the national spirit.
I'm like you. I'm going to go with moonshine.
Right? What do you think? No? What is it?
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Well,
you
were
said
close.
I think I'm very
You're
close.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was timely with the Derby coming up.
That is the home of bourbon.
Speaking of the Derby,
Yeah.
in the Kentucky Derby, the horse's age is limited to what?
Isn't it 2-year-olds? What did you say?
I think so. 2-year-olds.
3.
3.
3-year-olds.
I should have said 3.
We're going to go with a couple of bonuses. We got time, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
How many players are on a hockey team?
Well, there's the goal.
Are you talking about on the ice at one time?
Individual team.
Okay,
Oh,
so
individual
Like when the
team.
Blues take the ice, how many are out there?
all right, there's a goalie. There's 2 defensemen. There's so that's 3, and then there's 3 people on the front. A center's so
6.
Yeah.
Correct. In 2020, which country will host the Winter Olympics?
2020. Is it here or over there?
It's South Korea, isn't it?
You're close.
North Korea.
Just a little. Yeah.
Really?
Go a little bit north of North Korea.
China?
China.
Oh, China. Okay.
China's got it again?
Well, they just had the summer ones. This is a winter.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
So
hey, we blew through that, didn't
let's review. What have we learned?
we? We've learned that you cannot put a popsicle stick on the back of your flat double D.
That's right.
Because security will make sure you don't take it to your seat at a venue. Why, we do not know.
Mm-hmm.
Except for if it was a sharpened popsicle stick. I have no idea why you would.
While they were
You'd be
messing
worried.
with her, plus somebody walked by with a bazooka.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so we've learned that. We've learned the new poem,
That's right.
and
We have learned that Kim never kisses Conrad.
that's right. Because that would mean that she'd be. And we don't want to Meghan Markle people.
We learned what Meghan Markling is.
That means you're ghosting somebody.
We've had a plethora of information exchanged.
A myriad of different facts were
Get
presented
out this weekend,
morning.
see Bye Bye Birdie, clean up your surroundings.
Have some fish.
Have some fish.
Go to the art show. Out
See
at the
some art.
Don't tell me there's nothing to do.
Go see Avengers Uncorked.
Don't do
or
that. You have
whatever
to,
it's
that takes your
called.
money to Mount Vernon.
That's right.
Don't do that, or Evansville.
What's
don't
that
do
movie
that.
called? Avengers Uncorked?
No, that's going to be Robert Kraft.
No, that would be Robert Kraft Uncovered.
Uncovered. Image be gone.
I can't wait to see those videos.
Man.
You know, when that image comes to mind, here's the only thing that most people do.
Yeah. I
so-
cannot imagine. Yeah, that's image be gone.
And they're going to release the video.
So tomorrow we have Sheldon in, I think.
Oh,
Sheldon
really?
Bundy's
Sheldon
going to be
Bundy's
here
coming
tomorrow.
back? All right.
So we'll have him here. We'll see whether or not he brings trivia or not. And coming up, I'm not trying to think who was on Friday. I don't remember right offhand who's here on Friday. But we'll have a question of the day tomorrow. You got a good question on the top of your head for tomorrow?
Let me think here.
How about you, Odie, since you're not going to be here?
Yeah.
What are your plans this weekend? What are you
That
going to do
would-
Saturday?
That would make it. That'd make it pretty easy.
That's right. That's too
There's
easy.
plenty of things to
That's
do
too
in
easy.
Fairfield. What are you going to do on?
Yeah.
What are you going to do on the weekend?
That's right.
We'll see.
All right. So there's your question today.
There
What
it
are you-
is.
What are you going to do this
I'll
weekend?
post it this morning.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of Morning Coffee and WFIW and WFIWradio.com. For Ken Odie And Mark Turner, I'm Mike Dreeth. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Streaming live on WFIWradio.com. And join us on Facebook and Twitter. This is WFIW, Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, downtown Wayne City. No one beats their prices on Serta iComfort mattresses. See weekly pictures and prices on Facebook.
Fox News. I'm Lillian Wu. President Trump pushes back against Democrats who want to interview past and current staffers over the Mueller report. The president